Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Enggar Relawati from 4C class, and today I want to retell my novel that I have read before. The title of the novel is Princess in England by Michael Campbell. The story is about Robert Tamplin. He is a young writer from Ireland. He really loved writing and liked to spend his time just for writing. One day, Robert resigned from his job in Ireland and he wanted to refresh his mind and visiting England just to full-time writing because he wanted to write a novel this year. And in England, he was set up in a basement bed-sitting room and at the local establishment at the Duke of York. Robert is a hard work person and he really loves to do something or everything that not only good for him but also for another people around him. He always kind with another people, always helping people, and that make another people respect him. As a foreigner, he was so brave living in England, the place that had royalty, court classes clearly separate from one another, and a social life founded on a form of tolerance that was closely to this discernment. Life founded on a form of tolerance that was closely to distinguish with very limited experience. One day, Robert walking around the street in England. He was shopping, eating, and doing something that is interesting for refreshing his mind. When he was seated in a taxi on an evening in early summer in Regent Street, he saw a plastic head red raincoat and boots on a small woman proceeding at the deliberate place in the direction of Piccadilly Circus in London. Wow, that's the princess, and that was so serious incident. He just wanted to see the princess, but the princess bodyguard was so rude. They are always speaking loud and scolded the people that wanted to see the princess. It was fun when I read this part. When Robert's heart sprang, he opened the taxi's windows quickly and he cried, "Princess!" And he said, "I've been waiting for something like this the whole trip, and now it's finally happened to me." And Robert can talk with the princess because the princess was know about the novel that written by Robert. And when Robert can talk with the princess, he introduced himself, and then the princess said, "You like to write my story? Wouldn't that be nice?" Huh? What? Robert said. That was a writer's goals. His name is Ujika Jutari. Her name was like Japanese, although she was an American. Robert also wants to know why the princess' name was like Japanese. So this is the real reason why the princess want Robert to write her own story, to make another people believe that she was not Japanese. So the princess tell Robert that she had been a suspect of Japanese army in a world war in England. She have been in jail for a long time when she was a child, and she got her name from that jail, which includes imprisonment by the Japanese during the war, and the victory of freedom in her husband's homeland Kumaya. It is for Paduka or freedom, that she will tell her story for publication. Robert is to be her amanuensis. But her husband and the king, like MCK, doesn't allow that the princess' secret was known to another people until the princess make them realize that Robert can be a good writer to write the princess' own life story. And and to make people believe that she was not Japanese. That was so complex situation for Robert, but he think that this was good for his career as a writer. Then the princess' husband was allow Robert to write her wife's story, and Robert was very interested with it. He discovered so many secrets about the princess, and the princess also enjoyed it. And finally, Robert can make the book about the princess' own life, and the book was bestseller. Robert became a most popular writer in the world, and the princess wanted Robert to be her scriptwriter, but Robert refused it because he think he just want to be a writer that write as an art, because writing is an imagination, which he swear that was so spontaneous. And then Robert come back to the island, and he become a writer like usual. And that's the end of my presentation. Thank you for watching, and wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.